InfoWars Nightly News. It is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016, and I'm Leanne McAdoo. Here's what's coming up tonight. Well, it's one day following the Iowa caucuses, a curious slice of American politics. Of course, there were some surprises, and as always with any election cycle, there are already cries of foul play. Now, first comes from the Carson camp, one that was on their email, and they failed to forward out a clarifying statement from Carson's camp that said, you know, we're sticking in the race, we're just not going to be here. He had to go home to Florida. So they are saying that Cruz deliberately tried to sway voters in that way. Who knows? You know, everyone says they don't trust Ted Cruz, but apparently they're going to vote for him. So here we go. Once again. Now, Trump, of course, he came in second, which was surprising to a lot of people, probably even Trump himself, who promised big wins this election cycle. But he says he's honored with all of these, and she secured an incredibly narrow lead. I think it was like 0.3%. And how likely is it to win a coin toss? Now, I've already pointed out how the establishment has been pushing for Rubio, but let's look at how the mainstream media is also picking another candidate, Hillary Clinton. So earlier, Sarah Palin went on the Today Show, and they sandbagged her. They gave her some... In Washington, the Senate is expected to vote this week on an amendment to an energy bill that is sponsored by Michigan Democratic senators. It'll provide up to $600 million to... Well, coming up, we're going to tell you about some new smart toys that are totally hackable. Didn't see that one coming. And also, we're going to re-air a Alex Jones prediction from about 10 years ago and show you how it ties into what's happened segment. Now, I called this months ago when I sort of saw some rumblings there within the military. Obviously, relatively soon, they are going to have equality within the military service. So I said, just the next thing on the agenda will be drafting women into the military. So now the Army and Marine Corps, you cannot have a baby. That's why women do not join the draft. But you know what? I'm a conspiracy theorist, so who knows? In the future, men might be able to have babies. So let's talk about another conspiracy theory turned fact. Now, Fisher-Price has made a smart bear for children, and of course, it's hackable.